Hello, my beautiful Star Wars fans! Hey Twinklers, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special video because over the past few days it has been Star Wars days. So it has been May the Force be with you, May the 4th, May the Force, and then it is Cinco de Mayo, and then the 6th is Revenge of the Sith. I know some people do that a little bit differently. They call it Revenge of the 5th and for the 5th, and other people say it's Revenge of the Sith for the 6th or Revenge of the 6th. Anyways, happy Star Wars weekend, everybody. I hope you guys had a good weekend regardless of when you are watching this. And my good friend over at the Mouse Diva came up with this really awesome Star Wars tag, and when I saw it I was like, yes, oh my goodness, I definitely need to do this. I am a pretty big Star Wars fan. It's actually something I've definitely talked about it on my channel before, but it's not something I talk about too much. As I have kind of talked about briefly, I don't necessarily consider Star Wars a part of the whole Disney thing. I know it is, but just because when I grew up with it, it wasn't. So now that it is, it just feels kind of weird. So that's why I don't really talk about too many Star Wars things here on my channel, but I do love Disney and I do love Star Wars and I do love tags. So here is this awesome Star Wars tag. I'm about to do it. There are 6 or 7 questions, nice, short, and sweet. Let's jump right into it. Number 1, show me your favorite Star Wars drinking item. Now, full disclaimer here, I do have to say a lot of things I'm going to show you are not just mine. They're things that are also my son's as well. He's a big Star Wars fan also. So it's like things that are mine, things that are his. You know, when you have a house with kids, nothing's necessarily yours, nothing's necessarily the kids. It's a big conglomeration of everything all together. So my favorite mug is this one. We actually got this one over Christmas. My son got it over Christmas, and it is really cool. So it is a Darth Vader mug. So Darth Vader is right kind of, I wouldn't say he's in the middle of the mug, but he's on the one side of the mug. And then all around him are stormtroopers, and I love stormtroopers. I am not about the dark side at all, but I absolutely love stormtroopers. They're my favorite out of the entire series. So this mug is really cute. It's actually a pretty small mug. I don't even use that often because it is so small. It can't even hold like an entire cup of tea or a cup of tea that I like drinking. But the cool thing about this mug is when you put any type of hot liquid in it, the background here does go into, it looks like it's in the Death Star. So you can see like the background that would be in the Death Star on it. So that is pretty cool, and this is just like a really good little mug. I do like the little details on it. It has a cool little 3D effect. It's pretty awesome. What? Oh, you gave it to Ty? Update here. Chloe actually gave Ty this mug over Christmas. So it happens when you have a little bird sitting beside you while you are filming, you find out new information. Number 2, your favorite Star Wars wearable item. Now, beside these awesome ears that my awesome friend Rita made for me, my favorite wearable is, again, something that I can't even wear. Maybe I could possibly wear it, I could squeeze into it, but it is something that I actually picked up for Ty. It is this Darth Vader shirt. I picked this up for him last year at Party City. On May the 4th, they always have a character day at school. It is supposed to be like Disney or Star Wars inspired, but because not everybody's into Star Wars, they made it character day. But this is the shirt that I picked up for Ty last year. It's pretty cool. So it has like the whole Darth Vader look to it, but then it actually has like the little panel on his chest, which I think is so cool. It is just like a little plastic panel, but this is a really cool little shirt. So yeah, I got this at Party City, and they might even still have it in stock. Number 3, your most recently acquired Star Wars items. No, I'm honestly not even 100% sure what my most recent Star Wars acquired items were or is. I don't think I've gone out of my way to actually purchase anything Star Wars over the past little while. We have been gifted a few things, gotten a few things out of like subscription boxes. Ty's actually not here right now, or I'd even ask him, but the one thing I kind of looked around and saw and figured, oh, this probably could be it, is this. It is this little Hot Wheels set. I actually picked this up at Dollarama probably a few months ago now, and it's just really cool. So it's just like a little speeder with the little stormtroopers on it, and this is cool because you actually put it on your finger and you can actually like run around with like pew 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 pew, so you can be running around like that. So this is the first thing I can kind of think of that would fall into that category, and if not, it's still just a cute little piece. Ty puts it up on his shelf, and that's where it is. Show me your favorite Star Wars themed gift. So the gift I'm about to show you is something I have actually showed another one of these tag videos. I have a few other things that I could have been incorporated in this as well, but this probably still stays my favorite. It was actually something that was gifted or re-gifted to me from my dad. My dad was a real Star Wars fan growing up as well, and the cool thing about that is my dad actually had all the original toys that came out, you know, from the 1970s movie. So this is no exception there. This is an original TIE fighter. This came out in 1978. These are very hard to even get your hands on nowadays. I was looking them up on eBay, and yeah, there's been a lot of knockoffs. There's a lot of other ones out there. And from my understanding, it was just a toy that kind of fell apart very easy, so there's not too many of these out there. This has a special place in my heart since it was gifted to me from my dad, and it is still in really good working order. It could be cleaned up a little bit, but other than that, it's so cool. Like, look at this. Like, it definitely looks like something sci-fi, and like, it's from 1978. Like, it has the sticker on the bottom of when it was actually made. It was made in 1978. Like, the kids don't have, like, the toys I bought the kids 2 years ago are like garbage and falling apart. Like, a toy made it from 1978. Like, that's just crazy, and shows you the type of, like, you know, effort that they put into things back then. So this is my favorite thing by far. Show me something that has an obscure character on it. Again, with my dad being a big Star Wars fan, he had a lot of things that you just cannot even find nowadays, and a lot of original and really obscure characters. For instance, these three guys. These were all in the original series, and like, they are so creepy looking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we have all of these guys. I'm pretty sure they were all in A New Hope. I honestly can't even remember 100%. I'm sure this guy was at the bar. I remember him being at the bar. This is a guy that Han Solo was talking to, and I know this guy was in the movie. I just remember where I even saw him. It's been a while since I've seen the original movies. But yeah, these are definitely some characters you do not see very much of, and you don't see very much merch of, so I think that's really cool that I have these as well. And again, look at the condition they're in. Like, when were these made? And like, they're in fantastic condition. Show me your favorite Star Wars trading pin. So this is from the Retro Star Wars pin pack, and I absolutely love that pin pack. It was such a nice set of pins. Like, just the way the pins were done, I honestly love them so much. Myself and Ty actually, I think, opened up 2 or 3 boxes of these. We got no doubles, and this one was definitely one that I wanted so bad, and I got it, and I think it's so cool. Like I said, I absolutely love Stormtroopers. They are my favorite. So this is my favorite pin. I don't go out of my way to collect a whole lot of Star Wars pins. Ty does have a few, but again, it's not like it's a huge thing that we have. But this is my favorite, and I think he's just so handsome. And last, number 7, show me the most bizarre thing in your Star Wars collection. Now, I've done my research on this, and unless I'm completely wrong, and I mean, there's always a good chance of that, this is a Star Wars licensed item. It even says Star Wars on it, but it is Star World. And if you can see some of these characters, they're obviously supposed to be like the original characters. But what confuses me about this, and what I had to actually kind of look up and figure out, is it says, including Star Wars Shogun. So, is this Star Wars? Is it Star World? Is it just a complete knockoff? What is exactly going on here? Let me give you a close-up. So here it is close up. This is a figurine case, and there's a bunch of old figurines in here, and they are all Star Wars figurines. But this is what I mean. So we would have like Darth Vader, we would have like C-3PO. This looks like he's from like Planet of the Apes. I don't know who this guy is. It would be like a little R2-D2. And like I said, down here it says includes Star Wars Shogun. So I don't exactly know what this is. If any of you guys know, please let me know down below in the comments. I don't know, like I said, if this was supposed to be something that's a complete knockoff, or if this is actually Star Wars. Either way, this is definitely the most bizarre thing that I have inside of my Star Wars collection. Okay guys, so that was everything inside of this Star Wars collection tag. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Like I said, I do definitely love Star Wars, and I'm very excited about all the new movies coming out, or the new movie coming out this year. We'll see what exactly is going on in this entire new franchise with it, and see how it all wraps up nicely. I am still partial to the old Star Wars, and it still has a very special place in my heart. Regardless, let me know what you guys liked out of this collection. What was your favorite? Do you guys have any of these things? Do you know what some of these things are? If you do, please let me know. Alright, my beautiful friends, no matter what you guys are doing today, I hope you're having an absolutely magical day, and may the Force be with you. Bye!